Well, let's go now to number 48. This is OMD, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. The song is Secret. Was this ever a Screamer of the Week for you?
It probably was. Again, since we're talking about songs that are like 37 years old, when I think of
You can just make it
OMD,
up. You just make
Yeah.
it up. We'll take it as fact.
no, I mean, when I think of OMD, it was really, I think it was the next year that they really had their breakthrough when John Hughes
Yeah.
decided to use If You Leave in Pretty in Pink, wasn't it? And,
That's pretty in pink. Yeah.
prior to that, I mean, the first song I remember hearing from OMD was Enola Gay.
Mm-hmm.
And, that was, something that definitely was sort of a trailblazer.
These were like club songs. Did you guys, were you spinning in the clubs at all or doing any of that stuff?
I did a club night. It was Screamer of the Week at 007 in Hempstead, Long Island. Uh,
Nice. You got the sweet gig.
Right.
it was pretty sweet because actually I didn't even have to spin. I just had to show up and kind of introduce stuff,
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that was good. It almost killed me, but it was fun.
It almost killed you being at the club.
Well, being in a club in the New York City area in the 80s.
Okay.
You do the
well,
math.
Yeah, I got it. Yes, I got it.
yeah, it was a little decadent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Well timed.
Yeah. Well, shows aren't that decadent anymore, but OMD is still touring and they are coming to town this summer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do nostalgic bands interest you? Do you have any interest? I see you have an Alt J shirt on. You're like, they've been around for 10 years now or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's going to be sort of interesting. I fear these older bands going out for fear of, is this going to be horrible or
Yeah.
is it going to be kind of cool? So, I mean, the two bands that are, going out this summer, OMD and Tears for Fears, I think it'll be interesting. I've seen some of the stuff that Kurt and Roland have done, like on CBS Saturday Morning, and Tears for Fears looks like, it might be okay.
Yeah.
Making music for it's still appealing.
Yeah.
It's not you're not reminiscing.
Right. Well, you often wonder though, what are their vocals going to sound like? There's a reason why Robert Plant won't try to sing Zeppelin songs anymore. I mean, there's many reasons, but one of them certainly, he doesn't have the range he used to, and he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to kind of go out and not be the guy he was. So, I think, and I'll mention this just because it sort of goes full circle. One of the first interviews I ever did at LIR was with Elvis Costello. And one of the last interviews I did at WRNR was with Elvis Costello. We did a 50-minute Zoom thing together. And he is an example of an artist who I think I've seen him many, 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 many times over the years. He hasn't lost it one bit. And he's just amazing. So it's so great to like go out and see Costello and the Imposters, which might be even better than Costello and the Attractions. So I think it kind of runs the gamut. I remember seeing New Order a couple of years ago at Merriweather Post Pavilion, which is our big shed, our big outdoor venue in Maryland. Wonderful place. And it was great.
Yeah.
It was, everybody sang, and it was a really good night. There have been some other ones that maybe haven't been so great.